MizzyWorld back to present Topic Tuesday. I know it's Wednesday, but if y'all been watching my story since I'm gonna say Monday? Y'all know I've been sick as fuck, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm just getting myself together ready enough to bring y'all Topic Tuesday. And anyway, I'll be giving y'all Topic Tuesday on Wednesday, Thursday sometimes anyway. So y'all probably used to it by now, you dig what I'm saying? But topic number 2 smacked the bullshit out of topic number 1. I told y'all that Coffee Bay Cass from Target was going to have a 3-week winning streak with her topics. She got the 2 weeks, but I couldn't let her get the 3rd win so easily. So I had to throw a MizzyWorld topic in there, and it smacked the bullshit out of her topic. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I still love her topics, and I know she gonna go on another winning streak because she got some good ass topics. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, I just had to show her why it's called MizzyWorld, because I know what the world needs to hear. You dig what I'm saying? But topic number 2, and the winner is single life versus relationship life, pros and cons of both, and what does MizzyWorld prefer to be, single or in a relationship? So we're gonna start it off with the pros of my relationship status right now, and that's single life. You feel what I'm saying? What are the pros of single life? The first one to me is you get to grow and know yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You can't make someone else happy if you can't make yourself happy, which you're gonna learn, which you will learn as you're being single. You have to know what your wants are, who you wanna be. You feel what I'm saying? Because even once you get to know all that about you, now it's easier to find that person that's compatible with you. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of just jumping into relationships because you don't want to be alone. You actually getting into a relationship because, yo, this connection is fucking crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And I know this person is going to make me an even better person. You feel what I'm saying? Or it make me even happier. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the first pro of single life is you get to know yourself and get to grow with yourself before you try to move on and try to please someone else. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta make yourself happy. You gotta know yourself. You gotta grow with yourself first. You feel what I'm saying? Pro number 2 is you don't have someone to answer to all the time with the little bullshit of where you at and what you doing. And I'm a grown ass man, dog. I ain't got time for all the where you at and I hope you having fun with. I don't got time for all the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Especially with everything that I have going on right now, I don't have time to be answering to the little bullshit that your insecurities are bringing out. Pro number 3 is kind of tied into pro number 2 is that you don't have nobody bringing you down. You feel what I'm saying? You see a lot of people in relationships and they be fucking mad. They be irked every day and it's like, bruh, sis, how the fuck is you in a relationship with somebody that you can't even stand? Like they just draining the positive energy out you every single day. Like how? How can y'all be in shit like that? I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So the 3 pros to me of being in a relationship, of being single. The 3 pros to me of being single are you get to grow and get to know yourself better before you try to move on and get to grow and get to know someone else. You feel what I'm saying? Pro number 2 is that you don't have somebody asking where you are and what you're doing every single fucking step you take. You know what I'm saying? You can always lean back on the sis. I'm single, babe. You know what I mean? Cut that bullshit out or not even fucking respond. You feel what I'm saying? And pro number 3 is that you don't have nobody bringing you down. That kind of goes into all the pros kind of tie into each other, but the biggest one is you just don't have nobody bringing you down and draining you of your positive energy and replacing it with their negative energy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my pros of the single life. Now on to the cons of the single life. You feel what I'm saying? The first con of single life is you have to go through most things on your own. You don't have that partner to lean on, to talk to, or to get you through shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just told y'all I was sick and I was going through things. Like, I had a little stomach virus or some shit. I had some type of stomach bug, and I'd much rather have a motherfucking cold or a fever than a stomach bug, because that shit hurt like a motherfucker. But the whole time I was just wishing I had like an actual girlfriend that I could just rely on and say, yo, babe, can you slide through later, bring some soup, bring a ginger ale, you feel what I'm saying, and just take care of a nigga, you feel what I'm saying, just be here with a nigga, you feel what I'm saying. And when you single, you don't have that, you feel what I'm saying. Or I probably could reach out to a couple people, but I want it to be genuine. I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm just hitting you up for this instance. No, I want this shit to be like, this is my partner, this is my chick, this is my other half, you feel what I'm saying? So that's the next thing, is that that's the first con of single life, is that you have to go through most things on your own. You know what I mean? You don't have that partner to talk to or to lean on and get you through things. Con number 2 is it gets boring and you just can't be as sexually freaky as you want to. You can't be sexually expressive as you want to when you're single, and it gets boring when you're single. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody be doing their thing, and if you're not into the bullshit of, you know what I'm saying, the games that everybody be playing, then it gets boring after a while. You don't want to go out all the time. You don't want to play the games, and you don't want to go through the insecurities and people bringing baggage into just the talking stages of talking to somebody. You get tired of all that shit, and it gets boring. And on to the section, man, listen, us men, we like to go raw, dog. You know what I mean? But a lot of these niggas out here, they don't give a fuck if they in a relationship, they single, they know the bitch, they didn't know the bitch, they trying to fuck raw. So as a nigga that I value my health and I don't want my dick falling off in the toilet when I go to the bathroom in the morning, I strap up when I'm single. You feel what I'm saying? Unless I know that we're close like that. Like, we're not in a relationship, but we not fucking nobody else. But other than that, listen, I don't want to be having to wear condoms all the time. I want that consistent sex, and it's not even that. It's just having that what's the word I'm looking for? But feeling free enough to express your sexuality with a person. You can't do that with a motherfucker you just meeting or somebody that, I'm not going to say you're not in a relationship with, because you could be in a situation, like I said, where y'all may just be fucking each other. Like, y'all not in a relationship, but y'all just fucking each other, and y'all know that's the only people that y'all fucking. But it's still, like, at the same time, when you're in that relationship, you know you can go in. You feel what I'm saying? You can do all the freaky things you want. You can express all your fantasies and all that shit and try to bring them into life. You know what I mean? You don't do that with the motherfucker you just met at the bar on a one night stand. You know what I mean? You don't bring out the role play for them. No, you just blow their back out with the strap on. Get the fuck up out of here. Hey, your fucking room smelling like a bunch of balloons and shit. But yeah, that's the second con to me, is that it gets boring and you just can't be as sexually expressive as you want to when you're single. In my opinion, a lot of y'all niggas, a lot of y'all bitches and females don't give a fuck who y'all, you know what I'm saying, get sexually expressive with. But me, I can't get all the way in my freaky bag with somebody unless we got that connection of me knowing that you're only fucking me. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying? But con number 3, the last con to me, is that you get used to being single. And in turn, that makes it harder for you to make some of the sacrifices it takes to get into a healthy and happy relationship. And therefore, you go on your whole life of just living a single life, dipping and dabbing. Now you 50 years old, still in the club, trying to run through hoes. You know what I mean? I remember I was working at a Wrigley-O, and this old head. And he wasn't like one of them old heads that was always at the club and shit, but he was a motherfucker that was at work all the time. The motherfucker was like 70. Motherfucker was like 70, moving kegs, beer, cases of beer, all that shit at 70. And he'd stay for hours after his shift for overtime in his 70s. And I used to ask, like, damn, why he don't go home? Why he don't do this? Like, why Gary's still here? And they'd be like, yo, he ain't got no family. What he gonna go home and do? He ain't got no family. He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no wife. I don't want to be that person. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all about living life and experiencing life with people. And in my opinion, the biggest con of the single life is that you could get used to it and you go your whole life without sharing this beautiful experience of life with another partner. Time to move on to the pros and cons of relationship life. And we're going to start off with the positivity, of course, the pros of relationship life. And the first one to me is consistency. I feel as though consistency is one of the most important things in life, but it's also one of the most underappreciated things in life. You feel what I'm saying? It's one of the things that people don't talk about a lot, but consistency is the biggest key to achieving anything that you want to achieve in life. If you're not consistent at it, nothing will get back to you. You feel what I'm saying? So just to have that consistency of someone checking up on you every day, having someone to talk to every day, having someone to lean on every day, having someone to fuck all the time, having someone to express your sexual fantasies to and experience them, honestly. So it has to be pro number 1 of relationship life is just having that consistency of having a partner as you're going through life. Pro number 2, to me, is you have someone to lean on. You have that partner. You and your partner go through everything together. Now, you might be a couple dollars short on the bill. It's not all on you to figure out how you gonna get the rest of the bread. You feel what I'm saying? You feeling doubts about whatever you're doing in life. You feeling as though you might not make it in life. Now it's not all just weighing on you. Now you can go and talk to somebody. You lose your job, it's not all just on you. Now you got your partner that say, oh, no, I know they hiring, it's gonna be okay. Now, that's pro number 2 to me, is that you just have someone in your corner to get you through everything in life. And whether it's the good or the bad, because at the end of the day, how good are those vacations if they don't eventually turn into vacations? How good are those vacations if y'all not going out on romantic dinners afterwards? How good are those vacations if you're not taking your family on them afterwards? How good are those vacations if y'all not really seeing true shit? How good? You know what I mean? So that's pro number 2 to me, is just having that partner to go through everything in life with. You know what I mean? The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. Got that partner. You know what I mean? And pro number 3 to me is the biggest, most important one to me, is that just having that partner that makes you feel way more complete than being single ever could make you feel. That person that makes you feel like, okay, now I'm whole. That person that makes you feel like that much of a better person. That person that makes you just complete you. Honestly, that's the last pro, the biggest pro to me of the relationship life. And honestly, all this shit don't be happening in relationships or the single life. But these are the things that should be happening. And if this is happening, this has to be your biggest pro, is someone just making you feel complete and better as a person by just being with them or around them. That's beautiful to me. Now it's time for the cons of relationship life. I only had 2 cons for the relationship life, but they get deep. The first con to me is that you may lose yourself. You may lose who you were. You may lose what goals you wanted to achieve. You may lose like a lot of specific aspects about your specific personality in pursuit of a happy relationship, or in pursuit of a relationship in general, or in pursuit of trying to keep a relationship together. So that's definitely a con that I always think about, is, will I lose myself? Will I start to look at myself months down the line and be like, damn, who am I? Or will I be a better version of myself? Will I look at myself months down the line like, damn, I love this girl. You know what I mean? That's just me. But the last con to me of relationship life is the biggest, most obvious con, is that you being fully invested into a relationship and your partner is just going through the motions. Now, we see this a lot, and people fight through it because they're so afraid of being alone. But that's the biggest con in a relationship. That's the one thing that I think of, is that a lot of people who say they may want to be with me, I know I'm attractive and this, that, and the third, but a lot of shit for a lot of people don't be what they portray it to be. It just be, all right, I want to be with you for the status. I want to be with you for whatever reason. But it's not genuinely because I like who you are as a person, and I want to help you achieve the goals in life that you want to achieve. I want to help you become a better person. I feel as though we're one, we're connected. It don't be that. It just be because people be super attracted to you, or it be a status thing, or it be a lot of different things that go into it. So that's one thing that I'm always fearful of, and I feel as though is the biggest con in relationship life, is that you could be fully invested into that relationship. You could give your all into it, and your partner just going through the fucking motions. You know what I mean? So that's my last con. That's my rundown. MizzyWorld Topic Tuesday. Single life versus relationship life. Pros and cons. But what would I personally rather be? I would personally rather be in a relationship. And I definitely roll the dice on being in a relationship with somebody that's not nearly as invested as me. If I felt as though they were, like I felt as though they were as invested in me, rather than just being scared and being alone and saying I'm single, fuck relationships and getting hurt again, fuck that. So basically what I'm saying is, me personally, I would much rather roll a dice on getting hurt again than to not roll a dice at all again. That's just me. So yeah, I would much rather be in a healthy, prospering relationship than to be single for the rest of my life. That's just me. Let me know what y'all think. Did I miss any pros and cons for the single life or the relationship life? What would y'all rather be? Would y'all rather be in a relationship or single? Now, if you're in a relationship, think wisely about what you say. Because your partner might take it the other way. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think. Y'all know what it is. MizzyWorld Topic Tuesday. Gang, bitch.